You fall on this, Ms. Fiorina. Is China in Syria?
Well, I am not aware of any Chinese involvement in Syria, and I must say, while I admire Ben Carson greatly, I disagree with him profoundly on much of what he said with regard to our foreign policy. So certainly if there is evidence, I'm eager to see it, but I am not aware of China's involvement in Syria. I do think Syria has become an extremely dangerous environment with Russia's very aggressive involvement at the request of Iran. The Russian-Syrian alliance is a very big problem for the United States of America, which is why I would be working with our allies in the Middle East to try and push back against ISIS. They know that they must defeat ISIS, but they need to see leadership and support and resolve from the United States of America. And unfortunately, under President Obama and Hillary Clinton, they have seen none of that.
Okay, so it's interesting because this year, I know we've heard it a million times, we're talking about the outsider candidates, you, Trump, and Carson, okay? But it seems like many people believe that you are the most well prepared on a lot of these issues, specifically foreign policy. So do you think that these comments by the other candidates actually end up hurting them eventually in the polls, or is everything just set now?
No, I don't think anything's set now. In fact, if you looked at national polls at a similar time in previous presidential races, what you would find is that everyone who was leading at this time in the polls lost. So national polls at this point are not predictive. In fact, if you look back at Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, they were all going to lose, according to the national polls. I think voters can distinguish one candidate against another. And in the end, I think voters want someone who's qualified and prepared.
Okay, somebody else who wants to win, Hillary Clinton facing